So I picked up this deck, and of course the bottom of it was express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Just saying. Okay, this is part 2 of our twin flame reading for Friday. If you want to see the first pull, you've got to go watch part 1. But I usually tell you guys what I pulled anyways. So I'm going to clarify our what's at hand card, which was the star. So wish fulfillment coming in. It is safe for you to love. And this has come up for a few weeks in a row. So open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. This is a divinely guided and supported relationship. We've got little angels or cupids in the ears of both the masculine and the feminine here. And the feminine is on her steed and she's moving forward, right? So she knows the direction that she wants to go. The masculine is a little hesitant because he's got his body turned away, but his face is looking towards her forward direction. There's a beautiful castle in the background. I love when castles are depicted. It's just showing like a safety, a home, this safeguard of having fortified walls around you, right? So it is safe to love in this partnership. Over the Queen of Cups. So yes, the most compassionate queen. She knew, she trusted her intuition with this star card. Even though things may have felt a little hopeless on both ends, maybe both partners felt a little hopeless in the beginning when the union didn't work out, but it is safe for you to love. The universe is letting you know. Okay. Justifying or clarifying over this Justice card. Love yourself first. So in the past, both parties had to love themselves first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, 1000%. It's all about loving yourself first. We've got cupids here too. Yeah, it's like you guys are being guided towards each other no matter what direction you want to go. It's funny, this masculine, he's got like one hand holding the rock behind him like he's trying to pull away, but then the other arm equally is trying to pull her back in towards him. So pull away, pulling in, give and take, hot and cold. This is beautiful architecture here, very Romanesque. But yeah, all of these little angels and cupids are like, what's going on, you guys? Come on. Just get together already. Love yourselves so you can come together, because this is in our past position. And that was what needed to be weighed out, right? We had to go through these karmic consequences and find your own internal integrity. Realize that you deserve self-respect and self-love first before you can give it to anybody. And then you come into these realizations and epiphanies to realize that all of these other options out there weren't that special connection. Okay. And then clarifying our present placement. Calling in your soulmate. This is what they're doing. This is the energy you are in right now. As my collective, you are literally manifesting your soulmate. You're calling them in by loving yourself first, by staying true to this wish, fulfillment happening, and knowing that it's safe to love no matter what anybody else thinks, because you can't let outside forces come into infiltrate your mind or your heart space. Because again, this is divinely guided. Look at the angel behind. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. You're calling it in. You are calling it in. I love it. Okay. Yeah. And this is over the Knight of Wands that is moving slowly because it's in reversal. There are some delays, but you're calling it in. And we have success and victory here with the Six of Wands. We're stepping into harmony. Ooh, bottom of the deck, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So just staying present. Okay, and then in the future placements, I had asked, what is still holding them back? Like, why are they, what's up with these delays? And we had pain with the Eight of Swords in reversal. A lot of self-limiting beliefs. They were just holding themselves back with these insecurities or fears. Obviously, there were some obstacles, but more so with so many sword cards coming up, it was like their own mental anguish that they're putting them through, like this internally inflicted agony. Like their mind definitely does a number on them, and it definitely clouds their judgments emotionally. So they're not moving forward with their heart or their soul. They tend to be more of a logical person and thinking with their head first. But I loved that it was clarified at the end with the Queen of Swords, because this is a queen who, even though, yes, she can be a bit cutthroat with her words, she knows what she wants now. She's independent. She is objectively truthful. And now we have the power. We're stepping into this power of being able to be honest and fair with our words and our communication. So we like this. Okay. And clarifying over that. Somebody has to release their ex before this comes in. The time has come to clear your energy, release your ex. So maybe that was what was creating so much pain prior, the caution or apprehensiveness. Maybe this connection was reminding them of an ex, or they were still holding on to old patterns, thought patterns, or behaviors with how things went down with an old partnership, and they're bringing that into this relationship. So there's some kind of letter here that they're holding on to, and it's being burnt underneath. So somebody has to release that, burn that old energy away, so you can let go of this fear and pain and really step into this Queen of Swords energy. Okay, I want some more clarifiers on this. Let's go for another tarot deck. three tarot decks. Yeah, 7:22 on the clock. Maybe that those numbers have something to do. Earlier I said 8 days. Maybe it's 7 days or 22. Something. Somebody's 22. I hope you're not 7 and watching this. Although, you know what? Who am I to say that you can't love at 7? All right. Let's clarify over this. What's at hand card? One more shuffle. I feel like I don't have enough space to shuffle on the table. Okay, what's a hand over the star card, this wish fulfillment? The King of Wands. Ooh, somebody's definitely stepping into their power. We love this. We've got the Queen of Cups with the King of Wands. So the Queen energy, who's ever the feminine energy in this partnership, is the healer. She's the supportive, compassionate one. She's been guided by her intuition. But then we've got the King of Wands here. And this masculine has been guided by their internal purpose, by their power. And they're stepping into this power and recognizing that they can have everything that they desire and manifest all of their dreams, right? They wield the wand. They know how to call forth whatever it is that brings them true joy, and you can have it all. Okay, so it says this. I love these because it comes with a message from your twin flame. You bring out the best in me, making me feel like a leader, deciding what I want and taking action with passion and determination. So this is what the masculine is telling the feminine, since this is the King of Wands energy. Okay, clarifying over loving yourself first. They had a lot of options in the past, but they're realizing they had to love themselves first before they could ever love somebody else. Two of Swords, yeah. Oh my gosh, are you kidding? The 2 decision cards. We had the 7 of Wands, excuse me, the 7 of Cups which is all about choices, right? They were like bombarded with choices. Maybe they were like, oh, I want to focus on my career rather than love. Oh, I've got a few prospects. You know, I could date around. I don't have to just pick one lover yet. But they're conflicted heavy with these choices, because with the Two of Swords is all about choosing. So it says, meeting you has created a lot of conflict inside me, challenging my lifetime beliefs about love and relationships. So I feel stuck. This is like the exact energy. And that's why it was tough for them, right? We had the realizations card in the reversal. They couldn't fully come into these epiphanies and awakenings until they dealt with these karmic consequences with the Justice card and loved themselves first. I love how everything just flows into itself. Okay. Then clarifying the present moment with this Knight of Wands in reversal. We've got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse over the Six of Wands too. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Nine is like you're almost there. You're almost completing this stage, but it's like shedding the last little bit that they need to before you can come into this victory. And that is what's holding them back with this Knight of Wands energy in reverse. It's telling me of a delay or some kind of like internal frustration that they're dealing with. It might be a literal physical. If you've got physical distance between you guys, that's creating a big frustration within this actually manifesting in the physical reality. But we did have the Peace card, so we are finding balance and harmony here. You're calling in your soulmate, and there will be success and victory very soon, since this is the present moment. But we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So it says, I admire you and you inspire me to simply stop and enjoy the fruits of my labor, to appreciate all the amazing gifts of life. Beautiful. They're trying to build something solid here with the Nine of Pentacles. And they felt like they just still don't have that to offer since it's in reversal. So they feel like, how can I come forward with like this Knight of Wands energy? Even though, yes, we are calling in our soulmate, but how, you know, in their mindset, how can they come in to present you with something if they don't have anything physically to offer you with that Nine of Pentacles in reverse? But the Six of Wands energy is there. The passion is there for it. Like they want it. They just are still thinking a little bit too practical and materialistic wise. Okay. And then to clarify this future placement, I had asked why this resistance, why this delay, because they're still dealing with pain and apprehensive. They're like being scared. They're still stuck in their limiting beliefs. It's a lot of mental anguish that's going on. We had a lot of swords come up, but I was happy to see the Queen of Swords. So they are recognizing that being honest and fair and speaking their truth, and you know, that's where they're going to really find their independence and be able to cut through any of that mental fog to find that clarity. Okay, so let's clarify. 21, which is 3, it's all about, oh, 3s are reunions. The World. So this chapter had to end and for something new to begin. We love this. I told you there was travel. At the beginning, we had the Three of Wands come up. So there's definitely travel coming in to play here. All of my life, I was trying to fill a void I was trying to fill a void inside me by doing more. But now that I found myself, I feel complete and I see extras as blessings. The World. They had to find themselves first, you guys. That's really beautiful energy. Okay, and then I like to do, should we do a little message? Yeah, okay. Twin flame message. Look how cute these cards are. Oh, I'm just going to read this one since I see it now. It says, go find yourself so you can find me. You need to focus on yourself and be at peace with who you are before I can come back to you. with the Peace card. Look how cute. All right. That was just that was the bonus. Clarifying over the Star card. I feel like you guys are both saying that message to each other. So always clarify the what's at hand for the messages from both parties in the 5D, like subconsciously or possibly consciously, what you guys really truly feel and think about each other. Every cell in my body is telling me that you are my happily ever after. I'm convinced of this. Well, if every cell in your body is telling you, then it's got to be true. Over the Star card, that's the wish fulfillment. You already know it's true. Okay, and then this is the masculine, what the masculine wants to say to the feminine energies. From our first meeting, you were recognized by my heart before my eyes understood who you were. Wow. That's beautiful. Okay, they just had to love themselves first. And then this is our feminine to our masculine. Oh, our union is the strongest, deepest, and purest form of love that can be experienced by two entities within this universe. That's deep. That's deep, feminines. Wow. Remember, we've been calling in our soulmate energy. So this is the strongest, deepest union that you can ever have. And then our last card, this is our future outcome. So future outcome for both parties. My dear, our souls met long before our eyes did. That's the outcome. You already know it. Both of you knew it. Your souls have been together in past lives. Your souls were literally once at a time connected. They were one. So before your eyes ever connected, before you ever came together in the physical, you were in this union. And I think that's something beautiful to be said, because you need to transmute this energy and mindset into stop thinking about being in separation right now, right? Because if you guys truly are one soul, just separated, you can never really be separate. So get out of the separate mindset and start thinking about the union mindset. You're one with the world. We're all connected somehow. You're one with yourself. You love yourself, right? We've done that work. And then you can call in this beautiful, reciprocated, unconditional love with the world. We had the world card come up, and each other into this beautiful romantic union coming back into our lives. So stay into that kind of energy rather than letting ego and fear keep focusing on the pain and the disconnect, because it's so minuscule, right? The time that you're going to be in separation in comparison to this lifetimes of union and always coming back and meeting each other once again. So yeah, that being said, your souls have met long before your eyes did, and you will come back into union again. But you just got a little bit more work to do. All right, you guys, that's it. 1919 on the clock. I'm going to do one more reading, and that's just going to be a quick short. So I'll see you guys over there. Again, my name is Kat. This is my channel, Pure Premonitions, where we make more magic happen. So happy Twin Flame Friday, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.